This is Time and Space, hosted by Mike Smith.
Do you look in the sky a lot?
Find us on the internet, timeandspace.us. And don't forget, download our free smartphone app.
Do you look in the sky a lot?
Exopolitics and Ufology, Religion and Science, Time and Space. Hosted by Mike Smith.
I'm in the process of going to get fuel for my gas.
This is Time and Space, hosted by Mike Smith.
Do you look in the sky a lot?
And now here's your host, the American picker of the conspiracy theory dumpster, Mike Smith.
He was trying to tell the story about I forget which episode this is, a few episodes back. This was Kirk talking about West Springfield High School had been let out early because of a bomb threat.
And I had heard that it was North Springfield.
You had heard it was North Springfield, at the
something
elementary
like that,
school.
and I was
That's correct.
confused, right?
That's right. No, but it wasn't. It was actually West Springfield High
It
School.
was West Springfield High School.
And you were talking about a woman that had almost run over a bunch of students, and in the middle of doing that, you were talking, and this is what actually came out of your mouth.
Fuel for my gas.
Fuel for my gas. So
It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
it really doesn't. So later on, I had heard it, and it just sort of went by as a little blip on the radar. But Faye listened to the episode later and came back to me. He's like, "Hey, did you hear what Kirk said?"
Obviously, I meant to say fuel for my car. I was tracking with you, man. There was no doubt that I knew what you were talking about.
So
you know, when I wear that shirt now, there's actually a shirt that says
I don't
fuel
know
for
that
my
he's
gas.
aware of that, though. Do you know that we made T-shirts that say that?
Is that right? There's a t-shirt
correct.
that says fuel for my gas, and when I go out, sometimes I get a look from people, and I'm like, I wonder if they think that I'm talking about eating something that's going to give me gas. Like, it can be taken so many ways.
Well, that's why we went with a couple of those. They were these double entendres. The trying the UFO case, you can play with that one a couple of different ways. Funny and nutritious.
Right.
There's a bunch of different things. And fuel for my gas made the cut.
Nice.
We talked about it for a couple of weeks before we actually got the shirts printed, and I wasn't convinced. I wasn't convinced that would be a good one to go with, but we went with it, and sure enough,
people like that shirt.
they did like that shirt.
If you have an extra large in like navy blue, that would be spot on.
You can go to shop.timeandspace.us. Yes, I'll have to get a navy. You know, I don't know that we did navy blue. We did black and red and like a heather gray, as they call it.
I have a black. Yeah, I have a black.
You have a black shirt.
If you got a Carolina blue, actually, that
Oh,
would
nice.
suffice.
That would look good.
This is Time and Space, hosted by Mike
It just
Smith.
has, like, it's just one note on an electric guitar. For all I know, it's Miller himself. I have no idea.
Sure.
Some band, but they just it's just boom, and that's it. And then they're just off the commercial. So I figured we'd use that. But anyway, this was supposed to be a green room segment, sort of prefacing the recording of a couple of really good episodes, and we'll get to one of those in just a couple of minutes. Mr. Fay, I suppose whenever you're ready to take us out, you can just cut off the recording. This is timeandspace.us. Beautiful. So the next step every time is save it. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Save it. Save it twice. Whatever you think.
We didn't do a test run to make sure it sounded good, so
All right. End of green room video. Thank you.
This is Time and Space, hosted by Mike Smith.